Welcome to Derry is a prequel to a very familiar story, It. And it's a story I know pretty well. I've seen both the original miniseries and the remakes, and I've read the book halfway through. Twice. Which, arguably, is more impressive than reading it all the way through once. It's a long book, okay? But naturally, I'm excited to see this new show. Bill Skarsgård returning as Pennywise, and the original director of the remake involved again. It definitely shows promise. But excitement aside, I do have a concern. Not about the quality, I'm sure it'll be solid, but about the point. See, Pennywise is the face of it, but he's never really been the point. He was more like a narrative glue holding together a coming-of-age story built on childhood trauma. I mean, think about it. Beverly has an abusive father. Ben struggles with his weight and low self-esteem. Eddie's mother is controlling and manipulative. Bill carries guilt over his dead brother. Mike experiences racism and isolation, stands trapped by expectations and lacks real agency. And then there's Richie. Now, as someone who has read half the book twice, I can confidently say I have no idea what Richie's deal is. And honestly, I think that's kind of the point. Richie hides. He masks things with humor, voices, distractions, coping mechanisms that bury whatever he's actually dealing with. Just like he was the most in denial about Pennywise, he might just be in deep denial about his own trauma, so well buried that it barely bleeds through the page. And when they grow up, that trauma is still there. It's just dressed differently. Beverly and Eddie marry versions of their abusive parents. Bill's guilt hasn't gone anywhere. Ben is still lonely. Stan is still doing what he thinks he's supposed to do. Mike never lets go of the past. And Richie still hides. Probably. But that's why the book jumps between past and present. You're meant to feel how childhood trauma shapes adult lives. Pennywise is just the face we give to all of that. The fear, the pain, the repression. So here's where my concern comes in. Welcome to Derry could be a really thoughtful look at how evil festers beneath small-town America, or how trauma takes root before it even has a name. Or it could just be another horror prequel with a creepy clown doing spooky things, built to be a start of a franchise. See, I want the show to mean something, not just scare me, but to actually say something. Pennywise doesn't need more lore, trauma does. So what are we really welcoming back? The town? The clown? Or the heart of the story?